Hi everyone. I came up with some. What you call it? First, the song is. Oops. First, the song is just another language that I know. But also the creature that came up with it, which is really cool. It's like Let me explain details. It's this sort of like dragon, like worm-looking thing. So like like a dragon has the tail. It has the tail that goes up like that. It's like an S. It's a little more like straight, like it's like more like a line S. It has like small claw. It's like small like dragon clawed hands. It does have teeth, but it's more like a big mouth that can change shape. Not change shape. The mouth is different for each one. Elicentine. They have eyes that are like on the side of their head. Ish. Yeah, eyes on the side of their head. They also have sort of like an inky body because they were originally from. I'll say it to the end. They have these back spike things. That are hard, like that are able to move. So it's like a hair, but when it goes down, it actually like folds in, like flattens softly. And the pattern, yeah. And they can have different patterns, like how their skin is. The skin is actually like under the layer of scales, but it's only on that side, on their backside, that has the scales. For most of them, like on the sides, they can have like small like cone-like scales, or just plates. Sort of like a centipede or rhino's armor, where it's like curved and like a line that goes down slightly and it's curved. It's like that. And for like the plated curved one that goes back, like armadillo, yeah, like armadillo. That one has like a wider mouth, but its mouth has teeth inside, smaller teeth, but it actually has like hairs. Because how big its mouth is, it has hairs that can trap in food particles that go that accidentally go into its airways. It has small hairs that can block it. But the hairs that it's got, it also has like two like tongue-like appendages that push food out in case food does get in. Like pushes it back into the mouth so it go back into its stomach. It can also fly as well if it has, depending on the area. And also, its arms and legs are able to come into each other, like it's able to sink into their bodies, along with other details, like their genitals. It's like a modesty thing. And then, like their origin. Their tail can have multiple different details, but they mainly stay. Yeah. All of them have like all sorts of different details, colors, patterns, shell shapes, and different stuff. So like a feathered tail. It's like a hexagon scale plating, and even like barely any scales. I mean by like the armor plating. It isn't really true as armor because they're not really fighting creatures. They sort of live on their own. Because of the lakes that they live in, but they usually mainly use as cosmetic and looks. They decorate to the armor as well. oh yeah, I'm making this because I am gonna like try making it, like drawing my own. But it would be nice having someone else make it. So I'm like putting this out here right now for someone else to make fan art of, or just help me make it. Now for the origin, some black puddle that appears out of, let's say, unknown origin, a black puddle. Or because someone accidentally made it like a cultivator. A rat drank out of it, and other things we get mixed in there. A rat, person, animals like a cat and dog, and like life and everything basically mixed in there. Ink as well, yeah. It's like that. That's like one of the main things that make up it. Like they originally came from there, and repopulated beyond that. But there's also like this greater one that they have this sort of tradition, culture to stay, basically not interact with anything, but they still really like to learn. Some of them at least. They also treat it as a rule to like not to like stay with and like listen to their god. And the ones they don't, they like try to like, they punish those that don't follow the rules, because they often become this like giant or just like small or just overall different looking creature that attacks and gets like filled with power. But there is actually a history. There's a history of one of them, multiple actually, but mainly one of them decided to like go away from directions and become stronger, but wasn't able to tell the others that he was told by the god that he couldn't say anything to them, but had to go out to show that they can do different things without being corrupted. So he went out with others, became stronger, and said he would come back and not become strong. And he fought them off one by one, teaching some to come back, and while others couldn't help so he had to slay them. Something else as well. So after he came back with the others and showed them they were actually fine by him being like that, and God actually told them that that was the reason why he did all that, because he told him to. But said it wasn't directly him, but mainly his will that made him go that far to go out and explore and do different things. And that all of them can do it as well. Which he explains to them as an idea not by him, but maybe nudged a little bit. Nah. Yeah. So he actually keeps... So by the end he keeps who he is. He does go back to not as powerful, because that's his choice. Even if he didn't particularly enjoy it, he still went with it. But he knows and still has a little bit of strength and different characteristics. Like a feather, an extra claw, he has a bracelet. He has like a more bluish green color instead of just normal like white color with a chalky light brown to it, because of the desert variation that lives up in the mountains and caverns, like big cliffs that jag out like that. Yeah, basically like that. I will make that, but I do want some help, because it's a little hard, or at least like motivation, or say, oh, that's cool, because I would really like have others be interested in this as well. It's like Protogens, Yinglets, and all of them. Furry creatures and stuff are really cool. Because their history, their backstory, and all that stuff. It's like, I want to make something like that. I am making something like that by posting this. Oops, sorry if I picked the mic. So have fun and see what you can make and come up with. You may take credit as well for some. Now, I do want credit because this is completely my original design, and everything about this is original. And also in the world there's like power, so they can do different things and stuff. That's basically how it is, like that. QI. But they call it Starlight. I think there's like sites that I can post it on DeviantArt or like Wiki. I'm not trying to look for that. Post original characters. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Hope to see comments about this.